Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night whenever you are watching this. For today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the next opportunity that's entering your life. I'm really excited for today's reading, and I would like to affirm that the opportunities we desire are opening up to us and entering our life right now. So if you wanted to affirm that for yourself and maybe write that in the comments section, so we're affirming that together, you can do that. But I'm going to add the crystals and I'll be right back. And here I've added the crystals. For pile 1, we have this fluorite tower. For pile 2, we have this rose quartz tower. For pile 3, we have this angel aura quartz tower. And for pile 4, we have this tiger's eye tower. Pick whichever pile number, and or crystal is calling you most, and that is going to be your reading. Timestamps will be listed down below, along with the decks that I use. That's always in the description box. If you'd like to connect with me deeper, go ahead and stay tuned. Otherwise, you can just skip to your piles. Hello to those of you who would like to connect deeper. I would love to know how you discovered tarot. For me personally, I've always known about tarot. I've heard about it, but I never really thought too much about it. It wasn't something I really paid attention to until I started my healing journey, and I was introduced to tarot through my healing journey, and then it really had a huge, profound impact in my life. And it's also the reason why I really love to do readings on who you're becoming and how you're evolving and the transformation that you're undergoing, because that's really where tarot helped me a lot. It drew out so many different aspects of me that I didn't even know existed. It helped me reach deeper wisdom and deeper understanding of myself and of my life. And it's really given me a lot of different directions and guidance in my life, so which is why I also like to do those types of readings. But I do love to do readings like this too, where we're looking at the next thing that's coming in your life, or what's happening next. I just always like to add a layer of who you're becoming in that process, so it's not always about the external, and the internal gets honored through that journey as well. But yeah, I'd love to hear your answer in the comments section below. And now let's get into your readings. Hello pile 1, how are you doing? You've chosen this fluorite tower, and I'm going to keep your crystal right here. I would love to know how you discovered tarot and what your tarot journey has looked like. If you'd like to hear my answer, you can check out the intro. And maybe this is something you'd like to reflect on privately if you didn't want to leave it in the comment section. But now let's get into your reading. So before we pull your tarot cards, I wanted to lay out your oracle cards. We had fertility, flexibility, and speak your world into being. So with fertility being here, for some of you, the next opportunity that's entering your life could be a pregnancy. This could also be you having had planted a seed and it's now fertilizing, it's starting to grow roots, a literal seed. Maybe you guys are trying to start a garden and that could be happening. But this could also be a seed that you planted in your life, an intention that you set, which I guess makes sense with speak your world into being. So something that you've maybe something that you spoke out loud, an intention you spoke out loud. Either way, I feel like an intention you set is starting to sprout, and that's the next opportunity entering your life. And for some of you, again, because we have fertility here, this could literally deal with a pregnancy or the birth of a child. If you don't want to get pregnant, this might be a good sign to use protection. So let's get into your cards. All right. Spirit, what is the next opportunity entering pile 1's life? What is the next opportunity? We have the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a work opportunity as well, a career related opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here. Again, the Ace of Pentacles also deals with the seed. It's a seed being planted. So an intention you set is the next opportunity entering your life. It's like the sprouting of that intention. Maybe you like put in a job application, and now that job application is being reviewed, or maybe you just spoke an intention out loud of what you wanted to do or something that you wanted to experience, and now that's taking root and that opportunity is coming in. And for some of you, you may have desired to have a child, and that also could be happening here as well. And wow, we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, so definitely this pile has heavy children energy, like lots of feelings around pregnancy and childbirth and having children. And for some of you, this could even be an intention you set for your child, to help your child or something like that. And that could be an opportunity that's entering your life and the life of your child as well. Spirit. Ooh. Pretty sure this is the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Or the Keeper. Actually, no, this is the King of Cups. Interesting. What is the next opportunity entering pile 1's life? The next opportunity entering pile 1's life. And then we have Judgment at the bottom. So the other thing I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles here is that this next opportunity that's entering your life could simply be an opportunity to plant the seed. Because like, for example, the example that's coming to me to help paint this picture is that if a job wasn't open or available to you before, you couldn't actually send any application in because it wasn't there, it wasn't available. But now that job is opening up, and so you can send your application and you can plant that seed now. You're able to do so. This actually kind of seems like 3 different opportunities, but that they are related with each other. So like with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is an opportunity to either set an intention or the growth of an intention that you've already set. And for some of you, this could be an investment opportunity. But I'm feeling like with this Ace of Pentacles, there's fertile ground for an intention to grow or for something to be started. And that's what I feel like the next opportunity entering your life is, the start of this intention, the growth of this intention, or the setting of it. And because we have flexibility here, this next opportunity that's entering your life, I feel either because of this Ace of Pentacles, whatever that looks like for you, whether that's child, a job, intention, investment, whatever it is, or in general, your life is becoming more flexible. And this could look like your hours changing, and so you have more time on your hands. But I also feel for some of you, this is asking you to be a bit flexible, because for some of you, this new intention or this next opportunity will bring with it a new set of responsibilities that you may have to remain flexible with so you can grow and learn. I also feel like for some of you, you no longer have to be so personally involved with something. With this like King of Cups and this flexibility card, it's like you don't have to be personally involved. You can be more hands off, and that's freeing up your time and your energy. So depending on what this opportunity exactly is for you, it's bringing flexibility in, or it's asking you to be more flexible. And there's this feeling of like, I don't have to be so personally involved in something. I can be a bit more hands off. And I do think that this is related to the Ace of Pentacles for many of you, but for some of you, this is just in general in your life. There's this feeling of flexibility entering. Maybe it'll help you as well to not feel like life is so rigid or routine. Like, I think it might help you break out of routine, but in a way that feels good for you. Yeah, because I'm also feeling like this next opportunity is going to help you break out of your routine in some way and make room for more flow. I also feel like if this doesn't have to do with, because this is also coming through, if this doesn't have to do with having another child, you could already have children right now, and this next opportunity is allowing you to spend more time with them, to be more flexible in your schedule, to be able to enjoy time with them. Like there could be changes that are happening so you can be flexible with your time and your energy and where you dedicate it. So it doesn't have to all be dedicated in one area. You can kind of choose where you want to place your energy. That's also a big thing that's coming through here, is like this next opportunity that's entering your life is allowing for you to choose where you want to place your energy. So it's like, again, with work, your hours could be changing so you have more flexibility, and now you can choose to dedicate your time to other things, not just work. It's not like you're just bound to work itself, but you have time in your day to go explore and try new things. And there's a change that's happening here, especially with your time and your schedule. And ultimately, I feel like this flexibility is allowing you to spend more time with community. It's allowing you to like expand, maybe like spend more time with others and expand maybe your community, or like join other groups, maybe expand on your hobbies. Like it seems like this next opportunity is really about expansion of time, or opening time up and freeing up your schedule to allow for more flexibility and more room in your life. Or again, if you are having a child, this is like there's other areas of your life that are changing to accommodate this child. And then with this death card here, I feel like all of this is leading to a change in your life. So an intention you set is leading to changes in your life. Or even if it doesn't have to do with the intention you're setting or that you've set, there's a change that's happening in your life. This next opportunity, one of the next opportunities that's coming in, is the ability to make a change in your life that's more aligned with what you're looking to create. I do feel like for many of you, this intention itself is helping you to create changes in your life. And this may mean that you have to leave something behind, or make some adjustments. But I do feel like this could also just be an opportunity to leave behind an old thing that is just, like I said, not in alignment with you. And for some of you, I also feel this could be an opportunity to change your social group or join a new community, with Judgment being here, specifically because in this deck it's called the Council of Animals. It's kind of making me feel like for some of you, only take this if it applies, you could be like getting onto a council for something, or like getting onto a board, or maybe you're like somehow securing your position on a team or something like that. Basically, I do feel like with your reading, the next opportunity that's entering your life seems like an opportunity from a seed you have planted that is creating change in your life. It's change for the better, it's change that you want, but it is bringing with it a new set of experiences, opportunities, and even challenges. But again, not in like a negative way, but just like allowing for you to grow. So let's get your last and final message from Spirit. Spirit, what last message would you like to give Pile 1 on this next opportunity entering their life? Wow, that's a lot. Oh, actually, no, it's only 3. We have Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. And it's interesting because you have this card here talking about speak your existence into being. So for some of you, this opportunity that's entering your life could also be asking you to take steps on the ideas that you're receiving. Like maybe it's you're receiving ideas and it's time to start taking action on those ideas. Like your intuition could be sending you ideas, and now it's time to take action on them. We then also have Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. This is kind of reminding me of like Groundhog Day, of like the day being, every day being the same, or like the same day every day. Does that make sense? Living the same day every day. Either way, this is reminding me of that. So I think this next opportunity entering your life is you letting go of your routine, like kind of what we touched on already, but it's like your day-to-day routine is changing. Your current like structure is changing, and like Spirit is asking you to to be flexible and let go of your current routines, because this new opportunity entering your life is going to require a different set of or like a different routine, or it's going to require flexibility out of you, because it's going to create some changes in your life. It's going to bring in more responsibilities, or it's just going to change things around, and that change is going to require flexibility on your part. But I do feel like you're really being called by Spirit to tune into the ideas that you're receiving, to honor those ideas, because even if it's just a simple idea as like, let me reach out to this person to see if they have a job opportunity, or let me reach out to this person for X, Y, and Z, or let me just try this, like whatever it is that whatever ideas are coming to you, Spirit is saying to honor those, to take action on those, because those ideas are coming to you for a reason, and it's to help you bring this next opportunity into your life. Like those ideas are actually part of the intentions that you have set, and it's your intuition like guiding you in a way. Right, so we have Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. Pig Spirit appears to remind you of the Pig Spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When Pig Spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit with what you know already. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow Pig Spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all facts are in. Now is a time that your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with Pig Spirit's keen intelligence. It is also interesting that I chose to put fluorite on your pile, because fluorite deals with like focused mind and focusing our mind and like strengthening our mental powers and our intelligence. So maybe keeping fluorite with you could help you when your ideas come in, so that you take action on them and you're focused, instead of like maybe not believing in the idea and then not taking action on it and then letting the idea kind of go. Because like I know sometimes I've even had this happen where I'll have an idea for a reading, or I'll have an idea for something else, and I'll just be like, oh, like I'll do it later, or maybe I won't do it at all, because I'll be like, but is that really, like, I'll overthink it. And I'll kind of like talk myself out of it, only then to see somebody else do it and been like, wow, like that did come to me. I could have done that too. Or like to then ultimately realize that, oh, that idea was actually nudging me in the right direction. I should have taken it at the time. So I do feel like your ideas are actually really important right now, and don't talk yourself out of doing them. If anything, talk yourself into doing them, is I feel like the message from Spirit. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of electric eel spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you're meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. So yeah, definitely take action on those ideas that you're getting. Write them down, take action on them. Don't talk yourself out of taking action on them, and definitely write them down, because you can also very easily forget them. At least I struggle with that. So then we have time to let go. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit appears, it is a sign there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of, so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming, and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you, and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is always sending it your way. So I also was getting a message with that, like specifically about a job or a career, but if that applies to you. But it's like, even if you love your current position but you're looking for something better, I feel like this next opportunity is bringing you that something better, and Spirit is advising you to remember that it's okay to leave the old job behind, and even if the new job will require you to learn new things, and it's going to require like adjustments on your part, and maybe it's going to require like a learning curve, you know, or there's going to be new challenges. Ultimately, it's for your growth, and you will enjoy it. You'll come to enjoy it in time. And yeah, like I guess the biggest thing here is Spirit is encouraging you not to stay in the old out of familiarity, even when what you want is the new, because sometimes the new can still seem a bit daunting or scary just because it's not something we've experienced yet. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, bottom line, I feel like something is changing and ending in your life that is then allowing for this intention that you have set to actually occur, and these ideas that are coming to you are helping you and guiding you along that path. So pile 1, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, and thank you so much for being here. I hope your intentions sprout, and that this next opportunity enters your life in a beautiful, seamless way. If you would like clarity specific to your journey and situation, I offer personal readings and one-on-one help through my website. It's linked in the description box below. And if you like this reading, then like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another video or reading. Bye. Hello pile 2, how are you doing? You've chosen this rose quartz crystal, and I'm going to keep it right here. I would love to know how you discovered tarot, what your tarot journey has looked like, and if you would like to hear my answer, you can check out the intro. And now let's get into your reading. So I got a few messages while I was tapping into your reading. So the first thing that I was getting was actually the image of a house. Like I kept seeing a home in my mind while I was tapping into your energy. So I was feeling like some of you could be moving homes, some of you could be upgrading homes, or I was even feeling like some of you could be going from like renting to buying, or maybe you're renting a new home, or there's just some type of like opportunity around purchasing a home, or maybe getting like to rent the exact place that you want, or getting to rent or purchase the exact place that you're looking for, something like that. The other thing I was getting is that you could be doing upgrades to your home, or maybe you're like changing the environment or the furniture or something like that, like you're upgrading it, updating it, or making it feel more like home. something also that's hitting me now is like this could deal with your stability, like because a home represents stability and security. So like something with your stability and your security, like this next opportunity that's entering your life could be dealing with stability and security. Maybe you're feeling more secure in your life, or in your position in life. Maybe you're securing a position or stabilizing yourself somehow. Like those things are also coming through here. Either way, I feel like a home is important to the next opportunity that's entering your life. I also felt like for some of you, a past cycle is closing out where you felt like the same thing just kept happening over and over again. I feel like that cycle is breaking and you're moving beyond that. Some of you may have been called to pile 1, in which case I could really see that link, but even if you weren't, I definitely feel like a cycle is somehow ending in your life. So let's take a look at your oracle cards first. We have, oh man, they're stuck. We have first quarter moon in Leo, be humble. We have first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. We then have, wow, and I was saying security. We literally have security. Yeah, so something, security somehow. Then we have love and affection. I also feel like the number 2 itself could be significant for you. Your pile 2, and then for pile 1, I only got one of, wait a minute, I think I only got one of these cards. Yeah, there was only one of each card, and for you, I got 2 of both of these. So the number 2 or repeating 2s could be significant. And I'm also noticing now that there's Taurus on here, and Taurus is the second zodiac sign. So the number 2 deals with partnerships, and you do have love here and security. So I wonder if some of you could be entering a significant partnership or relationship, most likely romantic in nature, but that doesn't have to be the case. Only take that if it applies for you. Others of you, this could be dealing with a significant partnership in your life, and this next opportunity that's entering your life has to deal with that partnership. Maybe you guys are moving to the next level in your relationship, or you're getting a better understanding of each other, or maybe you guys, if this has to deal with like a business partnership or a work partnership or something like that, which doesn't, it's not really, I'm not seeing that as much, but that could be a possibility. If it has to deal with that, you guys could be working on like an important project together, and this next opportunity coming in could be impacting both of you guys. But yeah, let's get your tarot cards to see more. Spirit, what next opportunity is entering pile 2's life? We have the Page of Wands. What next opportunity is entering pile 2's life? The King of Wands. We have the King of Swords, and it did come reversed. And I do feel like getting one more for you guys. Thank you. And we have the Magician with the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, so I'm getting two, not so different, but like the second thing I'm getting is clearly a love message. But before I got into that, I wanted to give the first thing. And the first thing is, and I do want to mention that for some of you, this next opportunity could be both of these things. But if you're already in a relationship, maybe that this second part won't really apply to you. But just, anyways, let me just get into it. The first thing I'm getting is that this next opportunity is you making a big leap. because we have this Page of Wands going, and right after it, the King of Wands, it's like you're going from, for example, being a student to being in a position of leadership, or going from being single to being in a solid and committed relationship, or going from like a baby stage of something and going to a secure and solid, like matured stage of it. So it does feel like you're shifting from a really early stage to a committed stage, or like, yeah, there's like that, a big leap that just keeps coming to me. It's like a big leap. And this also kind of makes sense with that house message that I was getting earlier. I feel like this might be why Spirit is, or like why this humble card is here. And it's like a gentle reminder from Spirit that as you make this big leap, try to remain grounded and open-minded, because there is always more to learn and room for growth. And this could also, now that I'm thinking about it, could be moving from being like dependent to independent. But anyways, yeah, I do feel like that's why that humble card is here. But regardless, this next opportunity seems to be a shift where you are moving from one thing to another and feeling far more secure through this process. I do feel through this next opportunity, you're learning to use your resources wisely. And I feel like you're entering this place of being mindful of your internal dialogue and what that's bringing you externally. Also, because we have this Magician card here, many of you, I feel like, are this next opportunity that's entering your life is an opportunity to manifest something that you've been deeply desiring. I do feel like patience will be required, because even though you're making this big leap, I think as this situation unfolds, whatever it is in your life, it's going to require some level of patience from you. Yeah, because it might feel like you're going, for example, just using the home thing, it's like you might feel like you're going from renting to buying, and now you've bought this home, but there's a learning curve here maybe, and it might require some patience as you create this home into the ultimate vision that you have. So whatever ultimate vision you have, I feel like this big leap is happening, and then it's requiring some patience from you as your vision becomes a reality. Okay, and now going to this like next opportunity dealing with love. For those of you who are in a relationship, I want to quickly mention that, but for those of you who are in a relationship, I do feel like you're taking things to the next level, whatever that looks like in your relationship, or things are just evolving in your relationship. And this next opportunity is really allowing for you and your partner to understand each other on a deeper level, gain a clearer understanding of your guys' vision for life, and help you guys to build on that vision. I feel like this next opportunity is clearing things up, allowing for both of you to feel more secure in this relationship, and for you to feel secure with each other. And now, for those of you who are single, I have a few things coming through. I think this next opportunity is an opportunity for a relationship, a deeply secure, committed relationship. Now, I do kind of get the sense that for some of you, there might be multiple options in your life, just because we do have this King of Wands and the King of Swords here. So it feels like whoever, like a partner that you're looking for, you have multiple options. But regardless, even if that is not the case, there's this opportunity, this next opportunity that's entering your life is an opportunity for a deeply committed relationship, one that feels secure and grounded. And I do feel like for some of you, this might happen quicker than you anticipated, and maybe like things progress quicker. But I would still say that because we have the Seven of Pentacles, there's this need to remain patient. because you may have this ultimate vision of what you want in a relationship and the kind of relationship you're looking for, but I feel like Spirit is really calling you to be patient as this relationship that's entering your life unfolds, because it may not be there right off the start. So like as soon as you enter that relationship or as soon as you meet that person, it's not going to be the ultimate vision just yet. It may take some time to get there. I'm seeing 444. So it may take some time to get there. It may take some time to build up this foundation and this security, but be patient as that vision unfolds. Like, bottom line, I do feel like that's some advice here for this pile, is that there's a need to be patient as your ultimate vision unfolds and allow for that unfolding to happen, because there does seem to be like a big leap, and then you have to remain patient as it unfolds. And so yeah, for many of you, if you're single and you're in this group, I do feel like the next opportunity coming in is an opportunity for a romantic relationship, if that's something that you're looking for. I would say maybe even if you aren't, that might be coming in still, but I think remain patient and like patient with your vision in mind, knowing that you'll ultimately get there. And with this affection card too, I do feel like this next opportunity is going to increase your affection and attention. Ultimately, I do feel that this next opportunity is making you feel much more secure and stable. And even if it takes some time to build out into the ultimate vision that you have, and even if it might require some patience as this security is developing and this stability is developing, I think it'll be really worth it. So this next opportunity is going to be one that requires some patience to solidify, but it has a lot of good potential to it. And I feel like that's where Spirit is saying that it's important to remain open-minded and believe in yourself with that openness, so you're not closing yourself off. Because we have this King of Swords here reversed, it feels like your mind might be a bit worried after this opportunity enters your life, that like, is this really the real thing? Like, how do I know? Blah blah blah. There may be some worries and tensions that come up, and through that, I think Spirit is saying to just like try to ground yourself and remain as optimistic as possible. Because even if, again, this takes time to develop and it requires patience on your end, I think it's worth it. It's exactly what you're desiring. It's what you're manifesting. But again, it's just going to take some patience to allow it to unfold. Your reading seems a little bit less about the opportunity itself, because it almost feels like you already know that this opportunity is entering your life. Or maybe some of you have already had this opportunity enter, and maybe you just need some reassurance that like this is the opportunity, and just be patient as it unfolds. Or maybe for others of you, it's like you just need that guidance from Spirit to be like, just remain patient, because it's unfolding. And even though it came in rather rapidly, the opportunity, it just needs time to unfold. I really feel like Spirit keeps emphasizing that, because to me, this feels like this is less about the opportunity itself, because whatever that opportunity is for you, it seems like you already kind of know it. And even when you click this, you might have already had an idea of what you're looking for and what opportunity you have. Like whatever opportunity is on your mind, it seems like you already kind of know what you're looking for, and you already seem to know that this opportunity is entering your life. Or maybe you're hoping that it is, and this is confirming that, yeah, that opportunity that you're thinking about, and the reason you may have clicked on this video, that is happening for you. it may just take time to develop. So don't be afraid if it's not happening as fast as you thought it would or as fast as you'd like, because it needs time. It needs time to develop. It needs time to grow into your ultimate vision. I hope this has been making sense, because it's a little bit different than what I had thought this reading would be, because obviously I was thinking that this reading is about, we're looking at the next opportunity entering your life, and this seems more of like advice and guidance from Spirit on that next opportunity, and less about the opportunity itself. Yeah, so because it's like there are good things entering your life. You have good luck in your life, but don't knock your good luck, or don't knock the opportunities just because it doesn't look like the vision that you had just yet. It may take some time to develop into that, but it'll be so worth it. Like even with a friendship, you may not be like at that same level of comfortability that you want with the friendship when you meet them. You guys might not vibe in the exact same way that you thought you would when you meet them, but that doesn't mean that it can't develop into that given time. Like they may need time to open up, and you may need time to open up, and that relationship may need time to unfold before it can get to that super easygoing, open vibed place. Because some relationships start off right away like that, and others take time, but don't knock it just because it's taking time. That's like the biggest thing that Spirit keeps wanting me to say. So Spirit, what last message do you have for pile 2 for this next opportunity entering their life? Because I definitely don't feel like it's gonna look the way that you thought it would right off the bat, but that's not because it's not the right opportunity. That's just because the opportunity needs some time to develop. Then we have Dove Spirit, be peace. That's so wow, because doves also remind me of like weddings and things like that. So a lot of, not saying that even if you don't want to get married, this reading especially has a lot to do with love, romantic love especially, but this could be self-love, friendships, relationships are really being highlighted here. So I feel like this next opportunity that's entering your life is helping your relationships to evolve, helping you to grow, and helping you to develop and strengthen really solid, secure relationships. Again, no matter what that relationship is with. With her peaceful cooing, the gentle Dove Spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of Dove Spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you as you embody tranquility above, below, and all around you. Much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. By remaining grounded, I feel like it'll help you remain at peace as this thing unfolds and as it secures itself and stabilizes. Wow. So really calming your mind, I think working with your mind, reassuring your mind, grounding it so that it doesn't go into like the worst ideas or like the worst scenarios or get carried away with fear. I think that will really help you. I'm also noticing 1221, which is like a mirroring number. So I wonder if some of you could be like 21 could be significant, or maybe you're seeing like 1221 a lot, but there could also be a relationship in your life that is mirroring things back to you, and maybe this opportunity is an opportunity to explore that and understand what that's trying to show you. So pile 2, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading, and thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading helped you, and I know it was bit different, but that's kind of what was coming through, so I have to honor that. I genuinely hope this next opportunity entering your life enters in a beautiful, smooth, peaceful way. If you would like clarity specific to your journey and situation, I offer personal readings and one-on-one help through my website. It's linked in the description box below. And if you like this reading, then like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another video or reading. Bye. Hello pile 3, how are you doing? You chose this Rainbow Aura Quartz Tower. I'm going to keep it right here. I would love to know how you discovered tarot and what your tarot journey has looked like. If you'd like to hear my answer, you can check out the intro. And now let's get into your reading, but I got a few things as I was tapping in. As I was preparing your deck, funny enough, okay, this was actually pretty crazy, but as I was preparing your deck, the lights went out. I was like, wait, what? It doesn't usually happen, so that was really odd. And I thought that was really significant, but I also saw 323 and then 24 2 times. So 323 I know is an Los Angeles area code. Maybe some of you are like, this opportunity, this next opportunity could be an opportunity to visit your hometown or visit with family, something like that. But I thought that was pretty interesting. The lights completely went out, and maybe for some of you, that's because this next opportunity is allowing you to explore anything that has been like hidden, or anything that's been like lingering below the surface. Any desires that you've had below the surface, anything that has kind of been, yeah, like it's not in your day-to-day, but it's like something that has been lingering behind the surface. Also, I feel like if you may have hit a roadblock or something like that, this next opportunity is helping you to clear out that roadblock, or this roadblock is being cleared out with this next opportunity that's coming in. All right, let's get into your oracle cards, and then we're going to pull your tarot. So we have passion, healing chaos, and make time for self-love. I feel like this next opportunity coming in with passion here, specifically with the beetroot and then the earth element, is actually, like I was saying, an opportunity to visit your hometown, an opportunity to revisit your roots, your culture, learn more about your culture, learn your like ancestry, maybe even visit your like ancestral home or something like that. Maybe you're connecting back to your language. It's something like that. And also with passion, I feel like maybe this is something you're passionate about, or maybe something about your roots. Like, I'm also thinking of your roots, and with healing chaos, something that you went through, your past could be could have helped you to become a better person now. And this next opportunity could be an opportunity to give back to others, or maybe an opportunity to connect with others who are going through a similar situation as you did at one point. But with making time for self-love, I do feel like this is you pouring into yourself. So even if you're visiting family or you're reconnecting with your roots in some way, it's still like an act of self-love. But let's get your tarot card. So, and then we do have the 6 of Cups at the bottom here. So because this like specifically popped out to me, and we've been talking about your past, and your like childhood could be significant. Like, this could even be an opportunity to connect with your inner child, or an opportunity to reconnect to your childhood home, and maybe friends from your childhood and connections from your childhood. Something like that could also be significant. But anyways, Spirit, what is the next opportunity entering pile 3's life? Clearly that is significant. Wow, another 6. So now we have repeating 6. I saw 24 repeat twice, and now you have 6, 6. Interesting. Okay, so Spirit, what is the next opportunity entering pile 3's life? I think it's the 3 of Cups and then the Lovers at the bottom. Yeah, it's the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this next opportunity entering your life is an opportunity to connect with friends from your past, from your childhood, but it could also just be an opportunity to connect with new people, to build friendships and relationships. I also feel like this opportunity could be for some of you, because we have healing chaos here, healing from any past relationship wounds and then moving on, so you are connecting with different people, so you're no longer recreating that in your life and moving towards better relationships. I feel like this next opportunity is really moving towards better relationships, moving towards better unions, better, more harmonious unions. Even if it's not like a romantic union, this could be a friendship or anything like that. But I definitely feel like for you, the next opportunity is reconnecting with loved ones, reconnecting with friendships, building new friendships, reconnecting with your home, your roots, your culture, learning more. I do feel like with the 6 of Pentacles here, and then also making time for self-love, this next opportunity entering your life is also an opportunity to balance things out. So you're balancing out time spent with others and time spent on yourself. You're balancing out your needs. I also feel like this next opportunity is allowing you to maybe balance out your finances as well, so that you can pour into yourself and not just like responsibilities, but also take care of your needs. I really feel like this next opportunity is an opportunity to, like we were saying, give back to a community or to others, or it's to join a community where maybe you guys are giving back to others, or maybe you're like joining a community that you're really passionate about, or whose aims you're really passionate about, who are doing things that align with you, whose purpose aligns with you. I feel like this next opportunity is really aligned with your purpose, or at least it's very fruitful and rewarding to you, because you're giving back and you feel like you're contributing. It's really driven from passion. So like an example, just to help like paint this picture, is if you grew up in a rough neighborhood, this next opportunity is you being able to give back to the children in that neighborhood, or being able to do something good for the people in that neighborhood, or being able to join a community that is supporting people in that neighborhood. Something like that I feel like you're working on, or this next opportunity that's coming in is allowing for you to do that. But if it's not that, I do feel like it has to do with this next opportunity being one of allowing you to connect back to your roots, connect to your ancestry, learn your ancestral language if that's something you've wanted to do, or like reconnect with your roots in some way. Go back to your hometown, maybe visit old friends from your hometown. Really build on your relationships too, I feel like, from your past. Reconnect with people that you haven't seen in a while. This is a really beautiful thing. Because healing chaos is here, I do feel like a lot of this is coming from a healed place, like you having worked on your connecting to your inner child, or you having done healing work, and this next opportunity is really showing you how that healing work is now impacting your life, and how you're able to meet people and build on relationships from a healed place. And for those of you who this next opportunity deals with joining a community or building a community or connecting with the community, I really feel like it's a community where you guys are looking out for each other. And even if this is like friends and family, it's like you guys have each other's back, which I really love. This next opportunity is an opportunity to be surrounded by people who have your back and who you have their back, and you're supporting each other's growth and progress in life. And it just feels very supportive, uplifting, and like a true healthy community. I feel like you're really joining or creating a really beautiful community around you, and that's what this next opportunity is. It's an opportunity to join and build a really beautiful community around you, a community of people who are supportive and uplifting and who are healing and want to contribute to the healing of the collective. I definitely feel like this next opportunity is really allowing you to strengthen and develop your relationships, or reconnect with people and feel really loved and surrounded by community and people who care about you, and expand on your old relationships, and like we said, also connect back to your roots and learn more about that. Okay, let's get your last message from Spirit before we end your reading. Hold on. Spirit, what last message do you have for pile 3? Oh. We have Starfish, open to infinite possibility. I do want to say that you're moving past like a chaotic period and coming into calmer waters. You're coming into more peace and harmony. Let's read from the guidebook. But I do feel like Starfish is also about healing, and because like I know that when a limb is broken off, they can regrow it. So so I feel like this next opportunity is also about regrowth, or growing, like regrowing something. And that may make sense with like the fact that we have so much like past energy here. So it could be like revitalizing past friendships, redeveloping past relationships with family members, or healing relationships with family members. And maybe there's like an opportunity here to better understand each other and get on like the same page, so there's like more love in the relationship, or there's just an opportunity to heal any like family wounds and regrow and restart. Stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out towards the horizon, you open up to infinite possibility. Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. I feel like this goes beyond the next opportunity that's entering your life, and this is more of like advice for you in general, that like there's a lot of good things entering your life, a lot of good energy flowing into your life. So as you move into this next opportunity and as you move along, I feel like Spirit is reminding you to remain open to that, because it does seem like this healing work that you're moving past is opening up a lot of beautiful things for you. It's opening your horizon up, it's opening your energy up, so there's a lot of beautiful things on the horizon for you. I really love this reading, pile 3. Like, I love your energy. I love this reading. I do think, because we have Libra and then the 6 of Pentacles, things are balancing out in your life. So if things have felt a bit chaotic, I feel like this next opportunity is helping to balance things out for you, create more evenness and more harmony in your life. And for some of you, because we do have the Lovers here and number 7 with Libra, which deals with the 7th house, and then the 6 of Cups, you could be meeting a soulmate, or this doesn't have to be a romantic soulmate. This could be like a friendship, but you could be developing a strong relationship with somebody who feels like a soulmate, and that's what this next opportunity is about. Pile 3, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, and thank you so much for being here. I really hope that this opportunity finds you with ease, love, and peace. And if you would like clarity specific to your journey and situation, I offer personal readings and one-on-one help through my website. It's linked in the description box below. And if you like this video, then if you like this reading, then like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another video or reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. How are you doing? You've chosen this Tiger's Eye crystal, and I'm going to keep it right here. I would love to know how you discovered tarot and what your tarot journey has looked like. If you'd like to hear my answer, you can check out the intro. And now let's get into your reading. Here are your oracle cards. First, we have continuance, protection, and new moon in Cancer with relax. So the first thing that's coming to me is I feel like this next opportunity is an opportunity to relax. Maybe you're taking a vacation. Maybe you're just resting and relaxing. With protection here, I feel like some of you could be having like divine protection around you, which is allowing you to feel less stressed or less burdened. If there has been a stressful situation in your life, I feel like this next opportunity is like allowing for you to relax from that stressful situation. You could just be taking a vacation or a trip or something like that, which is really allowing you to feel like decompressed and release any tension that you may have been holding on to. But let's see, Spirit, what is the next opportunity entering Pile 4's life? We have the 5 of Pentacles being reversed. I love that this came out reversed. What's the next opportunity entering Pile 4's life? Whoa. Didn't expect that to happen. And then we have the 8 of Cups also being reversed. Let me grab those 2 cards. And then we have the 3 of Cups being reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Swords at the bottom. So one of the things that I'm getting, this next opportunity, if there's been somebody in your life that has been causing you some stress and some anxiety, maybe they've been playing a lot of games, or they haven't been very upfront or honest, or they've just been very like manipulative in a way, or they've just been very like not good. Maybe they've just been causing you stress or causing problems. I feel like this next opportunity is kind of like protecting you from them. Like you're being shielded from their negative energy. You're being shielded from their poor behavior. I feel like you're being supported, and you're like, it's like, okay, the example that's coming through, and I really hope this isn't the case, but this is the example that's coming through. Apply it to your situation. If you have like a really negative coworker who's just on your case or causing more stress in your work environment, they're not very pleasing to be around. They're just overall not really a good person to be around, and they cause you a lot of stress. I feel like that person is leaving your environment. You're being protected from that person. Like either their schedule is now being changed, so you guys aren't working together, or they are actually being moved from your company, or they are getting another job, or maybe for some of you, I mean, the 8 of Cups here is reversed, so it doesn't feel like you're really leaving, but for some of you, you could be the one leaving the job or moving to something better, and now you're not having to deal with this person. That's what it feels like. But for many of you, it feels like this person is leaving, or this stressful situation is leaving your life. So this next opportunity really feels like a stressful situation or person is being removed from your life, and you're being protected from it. And because of that, you can now relax. This next opportunity is allowing you to relax, to be at ease, to be like comforted, because this stressful situation is no longer bothering you anymore. It's no longer a burden. It's no longer something you have to deal with anymore. It's being removed from your life. I do feel like, because we have this Five of Pentacles being reversed here, and then isn't that so interesting? We have 2 cups in the middle and then 2 pentacles on either side. But I do feel like this next opportunity that's entering your life is an opportunity to resolve any financial stresses that you may have been going through, or this could feel like moving away from lack mindset, or from feeling like you're not being supported. I feel like this next opportunity is you finding support, is you getting the support you need to get back onto your horse, basically, to get back into movement, to get things back into alignment, or to get things moving again in the right way. Even with this continuance card, this feels like this next opportunity is getting things moving again, getting things back on track. So again, like if that stressful person or stressful situation has been throwing you out of loop, or it's been kind of causing a lot of issues, it's been creating tension, this next opportunity is removing that so things can run smoothly again. So you don't feel burdened anymore. So you don't feel like out of sync or out of alignment. Horses are also coming up as significant. This is the year of the horse, so maybe that's why, but it does feel like horses in general could be important to you. Maybe it's just like you're getting that freedom back, or you're getting movement back. Things feel more solid and stable again. You feel more at ease, more supported, because I also feel like when you're sitting on a horse, you're supported. Even if you're going fast, it's like you're still supported by that horse. So I do feel like this next opportunity is an opportunity to be supported, and the stressful situation or person or whatever it is in your life is being dealt with, so that you can feel supported again, so that you feel in alignment again. And anything that has been making you feel like overburdened or worried or stressful or anxious is being resolved with this next opportunity. Some of you, because we have all 3 of these cards being reversed and the Knight of Pentacles upright, I feel like this next opportunity is an opportunity to leave behind a situation that didn't feel supportive or aligned with you, and you're moving on to something that is feeling more secure, more stable, and more supportive. That's been kind of a theme that's come through in all of these piles, but especially in yours, it feels like for some of you, you're leaving behind a situation that was not supporting you, and you're moving towards one that is supportive. I also feel like this next opportunity is helping you to realize your own worth and your own value. And so you're moving towards the things that are in alignment with that, or that support that. You're really honoring your value and your worth, and you're starting to like live in alignment with that, take action in alignment with that, and move towards things that are in alignment with that. So now let's get your last oracle message from Spirit. Spirit, what last message would you like to give pile 4? What last message would you like to give pile 4 on the next opportunity entering their life? We have Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings, and it came out reversed. Maybe some of you are thinking about leaving, you haven't fully committed to that, and I think this next opportunity is opening that up, allowing you to make that move. But with sometimes life stings being reversed, I feel like this is like the sting is being removed, or you're addressing the sting. It's like whatever is bothering you, whatever is causing you stress and is causing a little bit of tension and chaos in your life, or is stressful for you. I feel like this next opportunity is an opportunity to address that, is an opportunity to make peace with that, close that out. You're being protected from that situation, and it's being resolved. But for some of you, I feel like you're an active participant in the resolving process. It's like you're taking this next opportunity to resolve that, to step up and like address that sting, instead of just waiting on somebody else. Like, for depending on the situation, for some of you it's like you don't need to do anything, it'll be resolved. For others of you, you need to be the initiator to resolve it. So just take what applies for your situation. Wasp Spirit. Not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love, but when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up, but you will soon come to see that that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. Are you holding on to anger, jealousy, or resentment because you got stung? Or could you have just stung yourself by comparing yourself to others? There will always be someone else who is more successful, happier, thinner, richer, etc. Jealousy is the false belief that you can't have what you want, or someone could take away something that was supposed to be yours. Let it go and release all those feelings that are making the sting hurt making the sting hurt long after the stinger has been removed. Wasp Spirit has woken you up, and now you are called to trust that disappointment can lead you to a different and better path. Align with Spirit now and trust that this too shall pass, and is already doing so, for the pain subsides when you stop telling the story of how much it hurts. So I definitely feel like pain, a sting, an annoyance in your life is what this next opportunity is dealing with, and it really feels like for some of you, you're being called to step up and take initiative and address that, and for others of you, it's about allowing for that situation to resolve itself, because it's naturally resolving. And I guess if it's naturally being resolved, but either way, Spirit is urging you or encouraging you to not hold on to it, and to recognize like that you have the strength to grow and learn from it without holding on to it, so it no longer like weighs you down and continues to cause stress. Because if you, like with this Nine of Swords here, if you hold on to it even after it's gone, it's going to keep causing you stress. So I feel like allow the situation to resolve, or take initiative and do what you need to do, and then move on from it, because there's something so much better awaiting you anyways. There's no point in holding on to this old thing. So pile 4, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, and thank you so much for being here. I really hope this situation resolves, and that this opportunity comes in a peaceful and loving way. If you would like clarity specific to your journey and situation, I offer personal readings and one-on-one help through my website. It's linked in the description box below. If you like this reading, then like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another video or reading. Bye!